Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video about my perfume personality. It is a tag video. It was started by Simply Aisha and I was tagged by Jeanique. Okay, it's Jeanique Loves. That is her name. That's who tagged me. And before I get started, I want to say hello and welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. I hope you've been enjoying all the content. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and let's get started with the video. So, the first question is, what is your boss babe scent? So, the Boss Babe scent is a scent that will make you feel good, make you feel powerful, make you feel like you stand out in the crowd. And my Boss Babe scent will be Kylie, Vanilla Royale, Sugared Patchouli, 64. This is a beautiful fragrance. Some of the keynotes are vanilla, Sir Absolute, golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, sugar patchouli. It is quite different smelling. It is a vanilla fragrance, but it has some Middle Eastern type touches in it. So it makes it different from a regular Western vanilla, and it lasts long, and it's just a pretty scent. It has a great silage. So this would be my Boss Babe scent, Kylie Vanilla Royale. The next question is, what is your go-to bedtime scent? So my go-to bedtime scent is Replica Matcha Meditation. Ooh. Okay. And I picked this because it's very comforting. It is fresh and it's slightly sweet. And it's just an easygoing scent. It just smells good. It makes you feel relaxed. I really love this fragrance, and I like to sweeten it up even more with wrapped in vanilla, so that makes it even more comforting because wrapped in vanilla is very sweet, creamy, and these two smell very good together, and this is my go-to scent. So that's Matcha Meditation with Bath and Body Works wrapped in vanilla. The next question is, what is your hug in a bottle? So my hug in the bottle is Hypnotic Poison. Wrong way. Hypnotic Poison by Dior. This is a very beautiful vanilla, almond, sweet, powdery, fluffy type of fragrance. And also, since I just got this and they smell very similar, this is Tiziani Terenzi Lince. Oh, is it going to show? These smell very similar together, or similar, and so I picked both of them. Hypnotic Poison, I would say, is a little bit softer, but the scents right now, they smell alike, but I just got this one. I think when it sits some more, it might be a little bit more in your face, a bit more projecting, But right now, these two will be my hug in the bottle. It doesn't look like it has a lot of notes in common, but the actual smell is very similar. So here we go. Hypnotic Poison and Lince. So the next question is, what is your secret weapon of mass seduction? So I picked one because the men respond to it, and I picked another one because it's because of the way it makes me feel. So the first one that men respond to is Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. This is a pretty lychee, red currant, rose, vanilla vetiver scent. It is fruity, slightly fresh. It has some vanilla that comes out in it. It's a beautiful fragrance that when it sits on your skin. And I've had a lot of men ask me what it was I was wearing, wanted to know the name, and they really liked it. They was like, "Ooh, that's like that's a really good fragrance, or that smells good." So this is Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. That's the one that men respond to, and the one that I feel like it's a weapon of mass seduction is Antio Psychedelic Love. Now, this is another vanilla almond creamy type fragrance. It has that airy fluffiness. It has some hedione and heliotrope in here. Ylang ylang, sandalwood, myrrh, so it's a bit spicy. It's it's like a softer smelling fragrance, but to me it just has like a seductive smell to me. So this is Antio's Psychedelic Love. Let's see. Oh, it's up here. There you go. Whoop, if you can read it. There. Okay, so the next question is, what fragrance you never wear but you can't part with? And for me is my Burberry Black by Burberry. I don't seem to wear this very often, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I think it is a beautiful, sultry, good for the cold weather type fragrance. It has jasmine, peach, rose, amber, patchouli, and it's a little bit spicy and sweet, and it has like a amber type smell to it. It's just beautiful. I would say it reminds me of like a oriental type fragrance. That's the category I would put it in. And I just think it's a beautiful scent, and I'm not going to part with it. I love this. My Burberry Black by Burberry. Okay, so this category was a little bit harder for me to pick a fragrance. This one is, what is one of your favorite fragrances that you don't wear enough? So ultimately, I settled on Tiziana Terenzi Haley. This is a fragrance that I got like in the spring. It was one that I had to have. Um, I searched it down till I could find a good price. I went to the store and smelled it multiple times to make sure this was what I wanted. Got it, and I think I've worn it maybe twice. So I love this fragrance. Had to have it. It was so just exotic smelling to me, different smelling. So I got to put this one to use. This has, Haley has some passion fruit, lemon, black currant, rose. It has some iris and hyacinth mixed in, tuberose, some cinnamon and raspberries, very fruity. It has vanilla, some oud, musk, amber. This is so well blended. I think it does give off like that Tiziana smell that Tiziana do, the musk, but it's fruity, it's aromatic, it's green, it's tropical, it's vanilla. This is beautiful. I really like this fragrance. Love this fragrance. So I'm going to have to see how it does in the fall and winter. Try to get a few more wears in. I do think of this as more of a spring summer type fragrance, but this has good longevity, good silage, so I think it would be able to hold up in the colder weather, and I'm gonna try it. So this is Haley by Tiziana Terenzi. So the next question is, what is a fragrance you would recommend for a beginner that wants to smell unique? So for this question, I picked a designer fragrance, a less expensive fragrance that's a Middle Eastern fragrance, and I picked a niche fragrance. So first I'm going to start with my designer fragrance. My designer fragrance is Giorgio Armani C. This is a beautiful fragrance. This has cassis, May rose, freesia, vanilla, patchouli, woody notes, and ambroxan. Can't smell it. This is a fragrance that makes me smile. I just think this is a beautiful fragrance. It's like a vanilla, a woody vanilla. It's aromatic. It's a little bit floral. It has some greenness to it. It's a little bit spicy and fruity. It just hits the mark. It is long lasting. It has a good silage. You're gonna smell good. You're gonna get compliments. For a designer fragrance, and I don't usually say this, but for a designer fragrance, I think this is really good. I have lots of designer fragrances, but I do think this is a more unique smelling fragrance. If you wanted it slightly more sweet, syrupy, I would suggest to go with C Intense, the 2021 version. But C, the EDP, is a beautiful fragrance for a beginner. You're going to smell good, and it's a year-round fragrance. You don't have to worry about what season to wear this in. It'll work in all seasons, and you're going to smell good. So that is C by Giorgio Armani. Before I move on, I just wanted to say, I had stopped myself from saying this is unique for a designer fragrance because, in my opinion, a lot of the niche fragrances are not that all, they're not all that unique. A lot of them smell alike. A lot of them smell like designers. It might just be a little bit different. So for me, I'm just not stuck on just like all the niche stuff. I'm just not. Because in my opinion, once you start getting a larger collection, a lot of stuff starts smelling the same. And it seems like the um the noses or the people that make the fragrances, they all get caught up in like a note for the season. This season is vanilla. We have lots of vanillas and vanilla with lemon. Lots of vanillas with lemon. So it doesn't matter in what category that you pick, go with what suits you the best. That would be my opinion. Don't get caught up on if it's designer or niche or Middle Eastern or celebrity. Get what you like and you're going to smell good and you're going to feel confident. But let me move on. My next one is it's a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is by Fragrance World, Maison Fragrance World. This is Barakkat Gentle Gold. I do think this is a unique fragrance because this is a airy vanilla. It is very fluffy. It's light, but it's going to stick to your skin. It's not going to be offensive, I don't think. I think it's a easy starting fragrance. Not too sweet, not too dry, I guess, or bitter or whatever. It let me see what the notes are. It has some nutmeg, juniper berries, coriander seeds, amber, vanilla, woody notes, musk. Like I said, it's a vanilla fragrance. It's a little bit woody, aromatic, has some freshness to it, a little bit spicy. It's powdery. It is a beautiful fragrance and it's easy to wear. It's inexpensive. It is just a beautiful fragrance. I just got it. Well, I wouldn't say I had it some. I got this in August. And look at the dent. So I like it. I really enjoy it. So this is Barakkat Gentle Gold. My next one is in the niche category. This is Cassiopeia by Tiziana Terenzi. This is a fragrance with passion fruit, lemon, cassius fern, and it has some rose tea, some lily of the valley, sandalwood, some tonka, and some musk. This has a little bit, not a little bit, it has the Tiziana Terenzi musk, or I should say the Terenzi musk. I said I was going to start saying that because Vicanto has the same type of musk in it. So the Terenzi musk is very fruity, aromatic, pretty. It's sweet. It's a little bit fresh, a little bit green, a little bit tropical. It's powdery, very fruity. This is a beautiful scent. And I think this would be a unique, great smelling fragrance for a beginner. Now, this one, I'm not sure if it would carry you into the winter like the other two. I think those two were year-round, but I'm not sure if Cassiopeia would carry you into the winter. But this is still a beautiful fragrance. And I think you can wear it for all occasions. Spray heavy if you want to wear it at night or maybe in the winter. And I'll say like in the daytime or work or whatever, you spray a little lighter. But this is a pretty fragrance, and I think you can make it work if you're a beginner and you want just something that's pretty. I say pretty and unique. So the next question is, what fragrance that you love, well, what is a fragrance that you love that everyone else seems to hate? So for me, it is the original Angel EDP. This is a cotton candy, loud or dense. I would say it's aromatic. It's sweet. It has a little bit of like a chocolate nuance to it. It is spicy and fruity. Oh, I haven't sprayed it. This is long lasting. This got on, I had put this on my wrist and it got on my coat. And every time I pulled that coat out, I could smell it. This doesn't play no games. She gets on you and she stays. It is beautiful for this time of weather. It has lots of fruits in here. We have some plum, apricot, peach, blackberries. Oh, no, and you have your vanilla type fragrance with orchid, tonka bean, amber, vanilla. You have some musk, some sandalwood, some patchouli. People call it a patchouli bomb. That's why they don't like it. They said it's dirty smelling. All I smell is beautiful, spicy, sweet, fruity, vanilla, cotton candy, caramel type, chocolate. That's what I smell. This is beautiful to me. This came out in 92 and it was very unique for its time. Oh, my bottle was beat up. I didn't realize 2 parts of my star was broke. But it was unique for its time. And it's still a unique fragrance. This is beautiful. This is by Terry Mugler. This happens to be one of the the original bottles, I guess, before they just start putting Mugler on there. But this is so good to me. People say they hate it, but I love it. So that is Angel EDP. I just thought I'd throw in here for good measure. This would be my Chanel. I'm not a Chanel girl, but this is a older style fragrance that I love. What is an overhyped fragrance that I currently own? This may be a shocker to people that I feel this way about this fragrance. When I first got it, it was just okay. I have sprayed it recently. It has gotten better. So my opinion may change. But as of now, my overhyped fragrance is Greenwich Village from Bond number 9. I know this one is love. People go crazy for this. And I wanted to go crazy for it too. But sadly, it's just okay to me. It's just okay. I don't know. Like I said, it has gotten better and it may get better as it sits in my collection a little bit longer. I've had it for some months now. I got it like in the summer. Some of the fruity notes are coming out a little bit better. This has lychee, cassis, mandarin orange, water lily, peony, jasmine, ambroxan, praline, vanilla musk, oak moss. It actually has a lot of the fragrance notes that I really love. But mostly what I get right now is a fresh, musky, aquatic type fragrance. I'm not getting the fruitiness like I want. It is a bit airy. That part I do like. But I want it to be I want to smell the fruits in it. I want to smell the praline and the vanilla. I just want it to be a little bit stronger. Not a little bit, a lot of bit. I want it to be a lot stronger. To me, it's just airy. It's very light. So that's why it is a overhyped fragrance for me. So that's Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. Okay, so the next question is, what fragrance is on the chopping block? So I'm going to show you a few, and then I'm going to show you what is actually happening. Okay, so one of the ones that I had on my project Use It Up tray for summer, when I was using it, I noticed that at the beginning it's very fruity and pretty, and then it just dries down to be musk. That is Confidential Private Gold by Lattafa. So this fragrance, sometimes when you put Lattafa fragrance up to your nose, if you haven't sprayed it in a while, it's like, what is that? And that's what that was. So when I spray it, it is so bright and fruity and pretty and sweet, and it just smells like it's just gonna be a tropical party in a bottle. So this has passion fruit, peach, raspberry, cassis, pear, sand, lily of the valley, heliotrope, which is one of my favorite notes right now, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and musk. Right now, it's beautiful. As it wears on through the day, I am left with musk. So the bottle is still full. So I'm hoping that when I pull this out, that it's going to have the fruity notes, or the fruity notes are going to last longer. So because it's full, I'm going to give it a chance to sit over the winter, and hopefully it's more to my liking. Right now it's beautiful. But like I said, when I wore it, it was like, I'm just musk. And I didn't like that. So the next one, this one is Mansara's Wild Python. Beautiful bottle. The way that Lulu and Helen H described this fragrance, I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna go ahead and order it. This is beautiful. It has to be, the way that they describe it. I got it, and I was like, I don't know. It was just spicy to me. So this has tuberose, osmanthus, peach, bergamot, and I thought the osmanthus, the peach, the bergamot, the orange blossom, ooh, that's going to be beautiful with the jasmine. Vanilla, but it has jasmine, patchouli leaf, white musk, vanilla pod. So I didn't think that the tuberose was going to be so powerful, and it doesn't say that this is spicy. This is spicy to me. I didn't think it was going to be so spicy. I thought it was going to be fruitier and floral. It says it's aromatic, and maybe that's what I'm smelling. That's kind of, but I'm going to give it a chance because I have layered it with Ensemble Gold by Lattafa. That made it very nice. And I also layered it with, oh goodness, Bright Peach. I had to stop the video to remember what this was. I will say that while Python is not as jarring to my nose as it was when I first got it. So that's a good thing. But I have not played with this fragrance, so that's why it's not quite on the chopping block. And I did figure out some things that I can layer it with and that will last with it so that I just won't be left with this spicy base. But as far as the confidential goes so far, everything that I layered with, they kind of just fade away and I'm left with a musky base. So like I said, we're going to see what happens with that next summer. But the one that's on the chopping block for sure. Ooh. And I'm kind of mad about it because when I got it, I was very excited. I was so excited to have this last year. And I don't know if the fragrance changed as it sat over the year, or did my preference in fragrance smells change? I don't know. Anyway, it's Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. This is the EDP. This is currently on my project Use It Up. I'm trying to find things that I like to layer it with. So far, not very much. I do like to layer this with, what is that? Girl, y'all, I can't think of nothing. Le Parfum. I do like to layer it with that. It seems like it sweetens that up. But a lot of the other stuff that I think that it's going to sweeten up, it doesn't. So what happened to me is this fragrance has beeswax in it. And for whatever reason, the beeswax, it smells aromatic to me. Now I know that's what it is. This has blood orange, mandarin orange, honey, gardenia, orange blossom, jasmine, peach, beeswax, caramel, patchouli, licorice. Now, that honey note is just, I don't know. And I thought I would love honey in fragrances, but I noticed that that bee fragrance from Ellis Brooklyn, that was the first time I was like, ooh, I don't like this. And then went back to my Scandal, and it was kind of like, I don't know about Scandal. But yes, my girl Scandal is on the chopping block, unfortunately. The next question is, what is the latest fragrance that you purchased? So, y'all, I have two because they came together in the same box on the same day. It is Bond Number 9, Tribeca, and Tiziana Terenzi Lince. Beautiful white and gold bottles. Now, when I tried Tribeca in the store, I loved it. I loved Tribeca and Nolita. Those were the two that I was drawn to out of all the bonds that I smelled that day. And like I told you, I blind bought the Lince because I really do like the DNA of like Hypnotic Poison. It just wasn't projecting enough for me. I wore this. I did get a compliment on it. The girl was like, "Oh, you just smell good. You smell," she said vanilla, I think. She said, "You smell sweet vanilla," or something like that. So this is doing what it's supposed to do. I haven't tried this one out like a full wear. So these are the two that are new to my collection. So the next question is, what fragrances are at the top of your wish list? Why is this dark? At the top of my wish list is Burberry Goddess, that I keep going in the store and smell. I like it, and then I don't. Then I like it, then I don't. So I don't know. Same with Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. Is that what it's called? If it's not, y'all know what I'm talking about. I do like that one, but then I'm going back and forth with it because I'm like, is it too much like the other vanilla lemon fragrances that I have in my collection? Maybe. And AI the Great new fragrance that she has coming out, I don't remember the name of it. So we'll see which one ends up coming home with me from my wish list. And last question, what is your number one fragrance for life today in 2023? My number one is Lancôme La Vie Trésor La Wheat. Oh, I said the whole thing. La Wheat. This is the original EDP. This is my fragrance for life. I'm going to read off all the fragrance notes. It is a long list. It has pear, tangerine, bergamot, strawberry, vanilla orchid, black rose, passion fruit. I love passion fruit, y'all. Praline, caramel, lychee, vanilla, patchouli, incense, coffee, loving it right now, licorice, Cameron, papyrus. This is a sultry, seductive, fruity, dense, long-lasting, beautiful silage, vanillic, spicy, woody, ambery, patchouli type fragrance. This is probably like an oriental fragrance. It's probably in the woody floral category. It is sweet. My friend said this is not sweet. It's sweet. It's beautiful. It has that caramel note that does something to fragrances that make them more inviting. This is beautiful. And this is my number one fragrance for life. I think this fragrance can be worn anytime, anywhere, for any type of occasion. Depending on how you spray, you can wear it every day. You can spray heavy, wear it in the evenings, wear it in the winter. In the summer, you can spray it light, wear it in the, like office, real light, because it is kind of sultry. But the way I like to wear it, I like to wear it heavy and let it just be its beautiful, sultry self. Love this. So that is my number one fragrance for life as of 2023. And that's the end of the video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and please share the video. I will put in the description box a few people that I'm gonna send over the tag to. I've been doing, this is my third tag video, I think. So if you get another tag for me, just pick one or pick none. Yeah, I think I'm only going to, because I don't want to tag like the same people, but some of the same people might end up being tagged. So this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Guys, I'm back. I just remembered. I looked at some of my notes. Another fragrance that's at the top of my wish list is the Kylie Silk Santal. I want the 50 ml bottle of that. I have it. Well, I've sent it multiple times for them to let me know when it comes back in stock. Every time I just pop on the website, it's gone again. The velvet might be there, but the silk is gone. So hopefully I can get that and scratch that off of my fragrance wish list. Okay, bye-bye.